when I'm thinking about like, so what's at the heart of this? I think about like the kind of relationships we have with people. And two kinds of things come to mind that I've carried with me all of these decades that I've been engaging with these practices. And one of them was like one of the first interviews that I saw Michael White do. I think it was 1986 or 1987. He, this family of five people came, and they were all like bowed over and hardly speaking, and you couldn't hear them. And by the end of the interview, they were laughing and interacting. And so much had to do with like how clear it was the respect and believing that they were in the center of their story. And the other image is from watching David Epstein work, both on video and in person, and that look he has on his face, like, I know this person is going to say something fantastic. I'm so excited to hear what it's going to be. And I think I carry those with me, and it's sort of the heart of something for me.
I think so much part of narrative practice, and it is that resonance of like our curiosity, bringing curiosity to what's significant or not noticed by people in their own stories, to get that energy and vibration and interest, and then the resonance of connecting with what's heartfelt and precious.
I'm so glad you talked about heart too, Maggie, because I think that, for me, almost all of my career, I've worked with children and families. And there's just something, you used the word precious a moment ago, right? And I'm thinking about the preciousness of children's lives and children's expressions and thoughts and feelings. And that's one of the things that really drew me to narrative therapy too at the beginning, was the writings that I was reading from Michael and David about working with children. And I still have this like picture in my mind of a time when I saw Michael working with a little boy, and he went under the couch in this session. And this was in Toronto, and it was a recorded session, so I don't know if anyone's seen it. But the little boy's lying under the couch, and he's just peeking out from the bottom of the couch. So Michael lays down on the floor and peeks under the couch and has the whole conversation with this boy from under the couch. It was just a lovely little moment between him and this little boy laying under the couch, and it just warmed my heart.
It is like a two-way, that contribution that we actually experience. I don't think we can have the heart without the backbone, or we can't have the backbone without the heart.
It's not that anything goes. Yeah, we have these ideas that are really important in guiding us, and we're resonant and we're flowing with what happens, and we're in a particular position and experiencing with people. One thing that was a real switch for me from the therapies I learned before was like I was supposed to know something about like what would be the best direction or how to solve something. And so we have this backbone, we have these ideas, we have these practices, but we also are privileging the people whose story it is. And so we get to be in that relationship where we're learning together, and it's not our idea. That's so freeing. It's that we aren't, it's not one of the expectations that we know what's going to be best for people.
That, recognition that we come together and collaborate instead of come together to fix. And I wonder if that's part of what helps to keep our narrative backbone strong, is that sort of recognition of that two-wayness and that mutual contribution.
For me, I think one thing that's really important is the way that we think about identity. That we constitute ourselves, that it matters how we perform ourselves rather than having this essentialistic kind of identity. That's really informed not just my work, but my life. I think the experience for people having narrative therapy is sort of much broader and impacts more than what they came for. and we ask them to make meaning and they think about like what that says about them, I think that has lots of ramifications beyond a problem they might have brought.